This is Steve Colano, and this is Confidential Remarks. Selling a home is likely the largest financial transaction of your life. And because the stakes are so incredibly high, an entire industry has learned how to feed on the anxiety that comes with it. The weapon of choice is a specific phrase, the discount agent. When traditional agents use this term, it is carefully deployed to make you imagine a stripped-down experience where you are left fending for yourself and risking your hard-earned equity. But that label is not an honest description of the service. It is a defense mechanism. It is a script recited by gatekeepers to protect their own profit margins and keep you from asking too many questions. Let's look at it from the other direction. If an agent charging a lower fee is a discount agent, then the one charging 5 or 6% is an overpriced agent. Both terms are equally fair. We only hear the first one because the people profiting from the high number got to name the conversation first. The math proves the point. Commission costs have climbed far above the rate of inflation for decades. The price of selling a house went up dramatically, even as the internet and modern real estate platforms made the actual labor of marketing a home much easier. The standard 6% fee you hear everywhere is not a law of market economics. It is a highly profitable habit sustained by rehearsed coaching scripts designed to keep you paying a premium. To understand how this habit persists, look at the core anomaly of the traditional percentage model. The fee tracks the size of your asset, not the size of the work. This animation shows exactly what that looks like. We have two identical columns representing a $300,000 home and a $600,000 home. The tasks required to sell both properties are the same. Same professional photography, same legal paperwork, same negotiation tactics, and the exact same number of hours spent managing the listing. Yet, under the standard percentage model, the final calculation creates a massive discrepancy. The seller of the $600,000 home pays twice as much money, and they get absolutely 0 extra minutes of labor in return. When sellers question this math, agents deploy their favorite line. They warn that you will leave money on the table if you don't pay the full commission. This diagram illustrates the actual physics of that transaction. A seller paying 6% has to try to recover that cost, so the heavy pressure of the fee gets baked right into the asking price. Buyers feel that inflated number, which creates deal friction and turns potential offers away. The warning gets the physics exactly backwards. The high fee itself is the money sitting on the table. Lowering the commission removes that manufactured price bloat, meaning your home actually becomes easier to sell. So people naturally ask, if an agent only charges 1%, what is the catch? There is no catch. You get the full service experience because the back-end economics simply work better than most people assume. The agent charging a lower fee is frequently the stronger operator. Instead of surviving deal to deal and aggressively defending a 6% fee on a handful of houses, they execute a high volume of transactions. Looking at this flowchart, you can see where the money actually goes. A traditional agent's 6% pie gets sliced up immediately, drained by massive referral taxes paid back to lead portals like Zillow. The 1% agent avoids that entirely. They control their own funnel, attract their own offers, and keep their margins intact. To test the industry's claims about who holds the value in a transaction, look at the viral story of the Florida man who supposedly sold his house entirely through ChatGPT. Millions of people watched that story, and the technology got all the credit. But the internet erased a crucial fact. A licensed 1% agent was quietly operating in the background the entire time, handling the legal execution and ensuring the deal actually closed. Traditional real estate coaching insists an agent must be highly visible to be valuable. That deal proves the exact opposite. True value has nothing to do with standing in the spotlight. The value is a successful closing at a fair price. Consumers eventually demanded transparency, and they took the fight to the legal system. The industry lost in court over systematic conduct that capped commission prices inflated. That ruling should have been the moment to adapt and teach agents how to do more volume for less money. Instead, real estate coaching doubled down. The curriculum continues to teach defensive scripts built around protecting commissions at all costs. This means you cannot rely on the standard face-to-face interview to find a capable partner. Sitting down and asking clever questions only rewards an agent's rehearsed salesmanship and objection handling. To bypass the pitch, you have to look at the raw data. Go to open access platforms like homes.com and run a search. As this interface shows, you want to isolate two critical metrics: the total number of closings and the days on market. Checking the public records strips away the ego and the coaching scripts. An agent with a history of high volume and fast sales does not need to ask for your trust up front. Their track record speaks for itself. Think about it. If the percentage you paid actually correlated with skill, fees would vary wildly across the market. They don't. A 30-year veteran quotes the exact same percentage as someone who got their license yesterday. You can throw the word discount out of your vocabulary entirely. Demand full transparency and insist on tying the compensation directly to the labor performed rather than the size of your asset. You are the seller and you hold the power to keep the pen. This has been Confidential Remarks.